A very welcome, viewers. World Heart Federation created World Heart Day, and it was first celebrated on 24th of September 2000. And from then on, each year, that is the last Sunday of every September, every year, we celebrate World Heart Day. And the continuous slogan for this day is a happy heart, heart for life. But each year, we have a special theme. And this year, the focus of this campaign is workplace wellness. Take responsibility for your own heart. The theme is, I work by my heart. Yes, we have to love our heart. We have to take care of our heart. We have to give attention because the vigorous heart is a symbol of a vigorous living. The program got kick-started with Run for Heart program. And it was inaugurated by Mr. G. Bhanumati. He is the Executive Director of Indian Oil Corporation.
All are aware that heart is the most important organ for a human being or for any living being. But of late, there are a lot of problems of heart attacks, etc. So in order to make people aware of keeping the heart healthy, World's Heart Day is being celebrated on this day, September 26th. So with these few words, I take this opportunity to flag off this Run for Heart. Thank you. Okay, sir. So thank you. Now we start.
Each year, 17.1 million people dies of cardiovascular disease. 80% of the cases are from developing countries. This cardiovascular disease has taken a very interesting flip. From becoming a disease of wealthy, it has become a disease of poor. The World Heart Day program was started with the inaugural speech by renowned film personality Sri Nipun Goswami, who emphasized on a hearty living and a healthy lifestyle.
Heart Day, a সুন্দর সন্ধিক্ষণত মোক আমন্ত্রণ করে আপোনালোকৰ মাজত থিয় হ'বলৈ সুযোগ দিছে তাৰ কাৰণে মই ধন্যবাদ জনাইছো ইয়াৰ কৰ্মকৰ্তাসকলক এনেকুৱা এটা সাবজেক্ট হাৰ্ট যিটো বৰ্তমান সময়ত আমাৰ অসমত not only in Assam, I think all over the world, এটা সংক্ৰামক ব্যাধি নিচিনাকে আৰম্ভ হৈছে.
An audio-visual presentation was showcased by Dr. A.K. Sharma, who emphasized on the preventive measures of cardiovascular disease and on a healthy lifestyle. A panel discussion was held at ITA Machkova on the occasion of the World Heart Day. It included eminent cardiologist Dr. D.C. Borkotaki, Dr. A.K. Barua, and Dr. Banajit Chaudhary. They took queries and questions from students from various schools and colleges, people from different walks of life, and employees of the city.
Our country has got, right at the moment, more than 1.3 billion population, out of which hardly 5 to 10% they develop this sort of heart problem, heart attack, stroke. We cardiologists, we do not segregate between heart attack and stroke and the arterial problem. We think that this is a blood vessel problem. It is the blood vessel that supplies the pure blood, nutritious blood, good blood to different vital organs of the body. The vital organs may be the heart itself, supplied by the coronary arteries, and heart attack due to blockage of coronary arteries, partial, 70%, 80%, 90%, 100% blockage. That produces a different spectrum of the presentation.
মই এইখিনি কৈছো এই কাৰণে যে প্ৰিভেন্টিভ মেডিচিন সম্পৰ্কে যিখিনি আমাৰ ৰাইজে জনা উচিত, আমাৰ ল'ৰা ছোৱালীয়ে জনা উচিত, সেইখিনি আমি ৰিপিটেডলি আমাৰ দৰকাৰ যাতে ই এটা এফেক্ট হয়। ইয়াৰ দ্বাৰা বহুত বেমাৰ নোহোৱাকৈ ৰাখিব পাৰোঁ, বহুত পইচা খৰচ নকৰাকৈ ৰাখিব পাৰোঁ, অত্যন্ত প্ৰয়োজন। আৰু আজিৰ ফাংচনটো তাৰে এটা আউটৱাৰ্ড মেনিফেষ্টেশ্যন। শকত বুলি ক'বলৈ গ'লে বহুতে কয় যে মই শকত নহয়, মই কওঁ আপোনাৰ বেলডাল যদি নাইবা তললৈ নামি গৈছে আপুনি শকত। মেজাৰমেণ্ট কৰাৰ কোনো দৰকাৰ নাই, ফিটাৰৰ দৰকাৰ নাই। যদি বেলডাল শ্লিপ কৰিছে নাইবা তললৈ, then you are fat. It's time that you take care of it. Scientifically, statistics are not right. World Health Organization said for Asians, the upper limit is 90 centimeter for males, 80 centimeter for females. আপনি গৈ পেলাই আজি জুখি চাবচোন আপোনাৰ নাই ওচৰত পিঠাটোতে কি কয়, যদি 90 সেন্টিমিটাৰৰ বেছি আপোনাৰ ওজন যিমানেই নহওক, আপুনি এ ক্যান্ডিডেট ফৰ ফিউচাৰ হাৰ্ট এটেক। সেইটো মনত ৰাখিব। এতিয়াৰ পৰাই যাতে coronary artery disease বা হার্ট অ্যাটাক নহয়, তার চেষ্টা প্রচেষ্টা এতিয়াৰ পৰা কৰা দৰকাৰ।
স্যার, যদি হঠাৎ মানুহ এজন আমি ৰাস্তাত পৰি যোৱা দেখা পাওঁ, ততালিকে কি কৰিব লাগে আমাৰ?
ততালিকে যদি মানুহজন পৰি যায়, সংজ্ঞাহীন হৈ যায়, তেতিয়াহ'লে প্ৰথম আমাৰ কৰ্তব্য কি মানুহজনক খুৱাই দিয়া, খুৱাই পেলাই তেখেতৰ চাৰ্টৰ পেণ্টৰ বাটন বা যি কাপোৰ পিন্ধে সেই কাপোৰখিনি ঢিলা কৰা থাকে। আৰু তেনেকুৱা অৱস্থা দেখা যায় বহুত মানুহে জুমুৰি দৰে সেইটো কৰিব নালাগে, মানুহখিনি আঁতৰাই পঠাই তেখেতে মুক্ত বায়ু সেৱন কৰিব পাৰে সেইটো কৰিব লাগে। আৰু যদি দেখে যে তেখেতৰ কোনোবাই যদি পালছ লগায়, সেইখন যদি পালছ নাইকিয়া হয়, এই সময়ত আপোনালোকে এই তেখেতক খুৱাই পেলাই ভৰিৰ দুখন ধৰি পেলাই ভৰি দুখন উঠাই দিব লাগে যাতে মূৰটো তল হয়। সেইটো হ'লে হ'ব কি ৰক্ত চলাচলটো মূৰৰ পিনে আহিব আৰু মানুহজন যিকাৰণে যদি সংজ্ঞা পাবলগীয়া হয়, যিটো আমি বেচৰকাৰী এটেক বুলি কওঁ বা সাধাৰণ সংজ্ঞাহীন হোৱা, তেতিয়াহ'লে তেখেতে সোনকালে পাব আৰু তথাপি তেখেতক ওচৰৰ যিটো চিকিৎসা প্ৰতিষ্ঠানলৈ লৈ যাব লাগে, হস্পিটেল।
কিন্তু ফৰ দ্য কমন পিপল হিচাপে সিকুৱেঞ্চ ৱাইজ যদি ক'ব পাৰে which one is the best, whether সফলা, soybean and sunflower, which is যিটো commonly in the market, সফলা is mostly prepared over a certain prevalence issues. Number second question, my question, if a person is diabetic, so whether we can allow this sunflower oil or soybean oil. So whether soybean and sunflower, out of these two, whether which one is better?
Actually, the sunflower oil, these white oils, they bring down your fat levels. Mostly we call it a fraction of the cholesterol that is the LDL, low risk lipoprotein. But it is observed that if we take continuously your white oil, then what happens, it brings down the LDL level, definitely but subsequently it also brings down the HDL level also, which is the beneficial for our body. A high density library is an action of cholesterol. Okay, so one study was done in Calcutta, IPGM and the PG Institute. They have done a study as because we are Eastern Indian people mostly used to take the mustard oil. They have seen that those who have taken earlier, it was thought that those who are in mustard oil, that creates harm, but now it is said that not like that. And it is being observed that if we can use the 1/4 of your white oil and 2/3 of rest of the amount is your mustard oil, mix it and prepare your food, that is rather beneficial, which keeps your HDL steady. And regarding this one, in diabetes cases, diabetic patients, what oil, this oil they can consume very nicely. This mixed one, what I told, not only water. Soy oil. Soy oil also same similar effect of castor white oil.
Look, if you are going to gym and your plan is to build up your muscle mass and you do not have diabetes and you are fitness state, it depends on how much total calorie you are consuming. The idea of taking 5x is to enrich your diet with high protein, right? So 5x would give you the calories which you have to remember when you are counting the total calories. If you balance your food, increase protein, obviously you will add to your muscle mass. But the disadvantage is if you miss any time, there is likelihood of adding additional cholesterol. Besides protein, you will be adding some more cholesterol. So you keep watch on your body weight.
On the occasion of World Heart Day, we talked to some eminent cardiologists and wanted to know that what they feel about this day and of course about this program. So let's talk and check out what they have to say and what's their opinion about World Heart Day. How far-reaching effects can be of smoking?
Well, it's a very important question. Every one of us know that smoking is definitely injurious to health and especially heart also. As you know, smoking tobacco, the tobacco smoking liberates several toxins, several hundreds of toxins. Most important of them are nicotine and carbon monoxide. Nicotine and carbon monoxide, they are directly injure the internal layer of the blood vessels and thereby causing roughening and thickening of the internal layer of the blood vessels, thereby closing down the arteries. So ultimately it leads to lack of oxygen, lack of blood supply to the part of the heart, the artery supplies, leading ultimately to a heart attack. So it is definitely very, very injurious. Moreover, nicotine and carbon monoxide also increases the heart rate. It also tries to increase the blood pressure. So the people who are getting heart attack are usually having high blood pressure and diabetes and all that. So necessarily, so increasing heart rate and increasing high blood pressure and they are also reducing the blood supply to the heart ultimately leads to a heart attack. So this is a very dangerous thing. Now it's very encouraging to know that the government of Assam has banned tobacco smoking in public places. So, and also it has banned selling of tobacco products within 100 meters of the educational institutes. So I think this will be definitely be very helpful in preventing smoking of the public as well as the school and college students.
Smoking is injurious to health and heart, whether it's a man or a woman. Smoke, as you know, whether it's from bidi, hookah or cigarette, has one, if you take a deep inhalation of smoke, it causes increase in the heart rate. In the long run, see, smoke has, the contents of the smoke are many chemical agents, which nicotine being very well known, a substance which causes addiction, causes direct effect on the heart rate, on the conduction system and leads to lot many changes. It increases the sympathetic stimulation causing rise in the blood pressure, and all the systems are stimulated by smoke, and therefore the person gets a lot of excess secretion of all those stress hormones. Smoke also causes injury to the lungs, and you are aware that the heart has to send all the blood to the lungs for cleaning. In the long run, smoke causes lung disease and also affects the other side of the heart. Smoke as a whole has very deleterious effect on the heart and the health of a person. Leaving smoke at any age, whether you are young or old, is always very beneficial. So even if a man has smoked 40 years and he gives up, he is definitely going to derive benefit. So I suggest one should leave smoking even if you have been smoking for a very long time.
And would like to know what kind of help you are expecting from the general public to make this kind of program, like as you people conducted today, to make it fruitful and successful in coming years.
Success of any program, it depends upon the response of the this public, and especially the younger generation, and in general this whole people in and around this city or in and around Assam. So you see, we have conducted this program just to make the people aware about this prevention of heart disease. And you know the theme of this year's Heart Day is the I Work with Heart, or the workplace wellness. So unless the people are involved, unless they are talked about the importance of the this wellness in the working places, then the prevention of heart disease is not in a reality. And in all this activities or the awareness program what we used to conduct under the banner of Cardiological Society of India Northeast Chapter.
So what do you have to say about the implications of this theme, and especially at the workplace and for the employees?
Yeah, this theme of this year's Heart Day, that is I Work with Heart, that is workplace wellness, it has got a lot of things to do with the prevention of heart disease. As you know that the majority of our waking time we spend while working. And whether you are in the office or in some business, you spend a lot of time in this working hours. And this workplace should be an ideal place for prevention of heart disease also. That what you can do in a workplace, you can adopt some policies like this good food from the canteen. Then you adopt some heart healthy behavior while going to the office. Instead of taking your car, you can use your bicycle. You can go by walking also. In the office itself, instead of using the lift, you can use the staircases. At least you can have some activity and never sit idle. It is very this risky to get idle. Once you are idle, then this incidence of heart disease, it becomes doubles. So by means of this some exercises at the workplace, by means of a congenital or stress-free environment at the workplace, and by means of adopting this good healthy diet at the workplace, taking up a lot of fruits, vegetables instead of the fried food or this fast food, you can prevent the prevalence of heart disease substantially.
What exactly the difference between a heart block and a heart attack?
Well, these are two terms really. Heart block means there is no problem in the blood supply inside the muscles of the heart. It's an electrical defect. The heart has got an electrical wiring, something like a wiring of the house in the room. Now there are three main wirings are there. One is the right, one is left. The left side has got two ramifications. So if one of them are blocked or completely blocked, so that the natural God-given pacemaker impulse cannot be passed through that wire, electrical system, then we call it a heart block. It may be partial, it may be complete. But heart attack itself is different in the sense that in heart attack, the blood supply to the muscles of the heart becomes partially or completely blocked. When it is partially blocked, it produces like anginal pain, chest pain, or it produces tiredness on exertion and other things, a lot of palpitations. But when it is completely blocked, the heart muscle supplied by the particular coronary artery dies down, resulting into a heart attack.
So it becomes very important that the general public should be aware of their heart condition. This program included a health checkup also to spread the awareness regarding the heart and the healthy living style.
CSI NE চেপ্টাৰৰ আজি যি অনুষ্ঠান ৱৰ্ল্ড হাৰ্ট ডে, এই ৱৰ্ল্ড হাৰ্ট ডেত আমি বজালিয়ান এছ'চিয়েশ্যন ফৰ ছ'চিয়েল এম্পাৱাৰমেণ্ট আৰু অসম গ্ৰামীণ বিকাশ বেংক বিষয়া সন্থা আৰু অসম গ্ৰামীণ বিকাশ বেংক কৰ্মচাৰী সন্থাই যোগদান কৰিছোঁ। আচলতে হৃদৰোগ সংক্ৰান্তত সজাগতা সৃষ্টি কৰাৰ কাৰণে কাৰ্ডিঅ'লজিকেল ছ'চাইটি অফ ইণ্ডিয়াৰ নৰ্থ ইষ্ট চেপ্টাৰৰ যি উদ্যোগ, এই উদ্যোগত আমি সঁহাৰি জনাই আৰু ব্যাপক প্ৰচাৰৰ জৰিয়তে আমাৰ কৰ্মস্থলত যিটো মেইন থিম এইবাৰৰ বিশ্ব হৃদয় দিৱসৰ ৱৰ্ল্ড হাৰ্ট ডেৰ যিটো ৱৰ্ক উইথ হাৰ্ট, আৰু আমি যিসকল কৰ্মচাৰী বিষয়া আছোঁ বেংকৰ, সেইসকলে যথেষ্ট ষ্ট্ৰেছ আৰু ষ্ট্ৰেইনৰ মাজত কাম কৰিব লাগে। আৰু আজি আমি ইয়াত যোগদান কৰি বাৰুকৈ উপকৃত হৈছোঁ। আমাৰ যিবিলাক বিষয়া কৰ্মচাৰী ইয়াত আহিছিলে তেখেতসকলে নিজৰ স্বাস্থ্য পৰীক্ষাও কৰাইছে আৰু এই যে সজাগতা, এই সজাগতাই জনসাধাৰণৰ মনত ব্যাপক সঁহাৰি লাভ কৰিব বুলি আমাৰ বিশ্বাস। আৰু ইয়ে ভৱিষ্যতে যি হৃদৰোগ, এই হৃদৰোগ সংক্ৰান্তত সজাগতা বৃদ্ধি কৰি হৃদৰোগ নিয়ন্ত্ৰণ কৰাত সফল হ'ব বুলি আমাৰ বিশ্বাস।
Being a housewife, I find it very interesting and very informative, and it has indeed been a great privilege to be in front of so many prominent cardiac doctors of Guwahati. We got the privilege to interact with them and to speak to them and ask them questions on all the questions that we had and doubts and fears that we had. I think that this type of thing should be done for the housewives too, so that because they are the ones who are looking after the diet of the family, so they should be included in such programs so they will be able to look after the whole family.
The terrible trial of obesity, hypertension and diabetes is a springboard for untimely death. People have come to know through this discussion here, which was conducted at ITA Machkawa on the occasion of World Heart Day, that a hearty living, a healthy living, a hearty living is very important. People have come to know that a jovial heart, a vigorous heart, is a symbol of a vigorous living. So they have to stay away from a sedentary lifestyle. They have to stay away from unsaturated fats. And they have to include more of activity in their daily life, and they have to include more of leafy vegetables and fruits. Viewers, it was a very informative discussion here at ITA Machkawa, and people have come to know that we have to work together and spread awareness. So it's a request and an urgency to all that we have to always be careful and we have to take care of our heart. It's a ticking time bomb. Cardiovascular disease is a ticking time bomb. So we always have to remember this. Thank you very much, people, for watching this show.